Welcome, everybody. Hello, and welcome to the show. This is Fight League Atlantic. You're watching FLA Exposure, and this episode brought to you by Finesse Brand Athletics. Check them out at finessebrand.ca. Guys, I'm Timmy B. Thank you so much for joining. Our guest today is returning to the FLA cage after making his debut with the promotion a mere 1 month ago at FLA 16. He's a 12-fight pro fight veteran out of Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. He represents North Wake Martial Arts and is set to take on Pat Carroll in a highly anticipated feature matchup at FLA 17 in Moncton, New Brunswick on Saturday, November 16th in the Moncton Coliseum. Go get your tickets now at fightleagueatlantic.com. It's the Lion versus the Bear. Please welcome Ryan the Lion Rohovich.
Man, thanks for having me.
Boom, there's the man. How are you, Ryan?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, buddy. It's good to see you. And I was very excited when I saw the poster that showed that you're back, returning in a quick turnaround, man.
Yeah, awesome. I'm excited to be back. I wanted to jump back in there right after that last fight. It just motivated me that much more just to get back in there as soon as possible. So here we go.
Yeah, it is crazy, buddy. But I do have to ask, I mean, you're the Lion. You made your debut at FLA 16. What made you pounce on this opportunity?
Well, I guess just, the last fight didn't go my way. And I felt like I got robbed of my opportunity to finish Cam in the third round when the ref stood us up when I was in mount. I feel like I really got robbed there. And as that fight went on, I was getting more comfortable and more comfortable. And I'm just want to jump right back in there while I'm still in the mode, still comfortable. I'm in shape. I'm ready to go, man.
Nice. I like it, man. And anybody that was watching that fight, it was a very exciting fight, man. Of course, as you were saying, it didn't go your way, but you were hungry, man. You were in there. Now, coming out from the West Coast, you're looking to play spoiler again in the second one. How does that feel to you, man? Coming in, like obviously it's going to be a hometown for Pat Carroll. What's that going to feel like to you? I mean, you seem like you handled it well at FLA 16.
Yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking, of course, but man, my goal is there to silence the crowd and win them over, and at the end have them cheering for us, for both of us. Putting on a great show for everybody. So yeah, that's my plan, to go in there, win over the crowd, and make a statement.
Yeah, definitely. And you know what? Here's the thing, man. I know you did an episode of FLA Exposure before with Derek, I believe, correct?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
So the FLA fans, like they're getting to know you, man. And I will say, we were speaking off air before this started, and Derek and I were saying, you're such a gentleman. Like you really hold yourself like a true martial arts professional. And I think like, in the crowd and as the fans get to meet you, if they see you at the weigh-ins, like they realize like, hey, this is a good dude, man. Like how long have you been in martial arts and how has this become your life?
Yeah, so I started training about 12 years ago, and I've always wanted to get into fighting, and I trained for 6 months and took my first amateur fight, and I just never looked back.
Nice. It's crazy, man. You look the part. I mean, when I first met you, I'm like, wait, this is like the bad guy in every Van Damme movie. You know what I mean? Like you look the part. You have the stare. You got the stare down going for you, man. What was your impressions? You've been all around. You fought all around Canada. What's your impressions of FLA as an organization, as well the fans?
Oh man, it's an awesome organization. That's why I'm so glad to be back. They treated me really well, made sure we were taken care of. They're very professional, and it's a great venue, great event. There's tons of fans. When I was rolling up there, for the fight, the parking lot was just filled with cars. It was awesome to see, and the crowd gets right into it. So I love that. I love the whole point of this is entertain people and do it for myself as well. But it's part of the game.
Yeah, definitely, man. And the one thing I will say about the fans, they're all decked out, man. Everybody is wearing that FLA gear. I'm wearing the new purple colored jersey that I love, man. But like, it's the gear. And I do want to say this episode is brought to you by Finesse Brand Athletics. They're the guys that make the tracksuits and the outfits that you were wearing. What did you think about that? Because I don't see that at other organizations either. It's
No.
so well branded. What did you think about the clothing and the kits?
Oh man, that was awesome. Yeah, I was excited to get the tracksuit. The tracksuit looks really nice, and it's comfortable, and yeah, man, that's awesome. It's something like you said, not any other organizations are doing other than the UFC, right? But so I
Yeah.
think it's awesome. It's great.
Yeah, it definitely looks good, man. It looked good on you. Are you wearing the tracksuit around Saskatchewan? Are people coming up to you saying, "Can I please get a tracksuit?" And are you going to bring them all over to Moncton?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Where can I get a hoodie like that? And
Exactly.
uh,
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
Yeah, man, I'm happy for you. Now, I'm looking at your record and for before your last fight as well, and now I'm looking at your record. You had 12 canceled fights on Tapology, like through your career. Like you have just as many fights as you do canceled fights, but
yeah,
then all of a sudden 2024 hits and you've got three. This will be your third fight in the year.
yeah,
How
yeah.
good has that been for you to be able to finally like get these fights lined up and go?
Man, it's awesome. I'm glad that these are finally, you know, falling through because it was painful. I put in like 5 training camps in a row, and everybody kept backing out, injuries or whatever the reason, right? And
Yeah.
so it's awesome. I'm glad that we can finally get this going, and that's why I want to continue fighting as much as I can, and just continue with my career.
Yeah, man, for sure. Like just get those reps in, right? And once the body's ready and the body's ready to go, you just keep doing it. So I'm happy for you. I do have to say, you're fighting the bear, Pat Carroll, who made quite the turnaround himself as well. Like I think he had been away for some time. There's Kelsey, that I'm assuming that's your wife, Kelsey Rohovich.
Yeah, that's my wife. Yeah, yeah,
Very nice, giving some support. So now you're fighting the bear. So it's the lion versus the bear.
yeah, yeah.
Perfect. Couldn't market that any better. I want you to poke the bear a little bit now though, and I want you to tell us, what do you think about Pat Carroll and how do you see yourself matching up with him?
Man, he looks like a tough dude. I can't say anything bad about him, but I do feel like I can beat him. That's why I want to take on the toughest guys. He seems like a real tough guy, and that really excites me. I want to fight the toughest guys, and that's another reason why I'm so excited about this fight. But just like everybody, I can find holes in anybody's game, and I'm going to expose that on November 16th.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. What do you had you heard of Pat Carroll before? Had you seen him fight before, or is it that you saw him now at FLA 16? And did you watch his fight at FLA 16?
So no, I was in the same dressing room as him, and I was in the back getting ready um, before the fight. So I didn't get a chance to watch his fight. But just seeing him back there and stuff like that, you can tell he's serious. He's ready to go, and he's game to fight. And he looks like a tough dude. So that excites me, and I'm game for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, man. I was looking up online to see who wins between a lion versus a bear. And the internet goes pretty crazy over this debate. But if I had to ask you, a lion versus a bear in the wild, should they meet, who wins?
That's a good question. I'm going to say the lion, of course.
Yeah, you think the lion? All right. There were quite a few people saying a lion would win as well. So I'm sure the bear fans will be arguing with me on that one.
Of
But
course.
you're coming back, man, and I do want to say you are a family man. You have a wife. You said 6 children,
Yeah.
5 children, 6 children, right?
Yeah.
How on earth do you manage it all, man? There's a lot of fighters, in Fight League Atlantic that are amateur fighters. They're just growing into this sport. They're developing their lives and everything. What advice would you give to the young fighters and how they can manage everything?
Man, you got to get up early and you got to stay up late. And you got to pick and choose. Like either you're going to train and work, take care of family, and that's it. No partying, no going out doing this or that. That's my life. My entire life consumes of 3 things, and it's my family, it's training and fighting, and my work. That's it. That's my life.
Nice. And I do want to say, like, your training is a big part, obviously, of your life. I saw GSP, the goat. He was giving you a shout out. What's your connection with GSP?
Well, I went out to TriStar for a few fight camps, so I spent some time there. I met him out there, and he just happened to be in Saskatchewan, and he was up at a reserve here called Pelican Narrows, and one of our gym members, he was up there, and he was able to ask him a few questions, and he told him about my fight, and so they gave me a shout out. So that was pretty awesome of him. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
a little motivating.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. I do want to say, for those that didn't get a chance to watch FLA 16, first of all, how dare you? That was an incredible event. But FLA 17 shaping up to be even better. It's the last one on the calendar for FLA for 2024. You definitely want to, don't miss it. Go get your tickets now. Order the pay-per-view, fightleagueatlantic.com. Tell your friends, tell everybody you know. For people that didn't see Ryan the Lion Rohovich fight, what kind of excitement are they in for when they watch a Ryan the Lion fight?
It's always exciting watching my fights. They're always bangers. They're never boring. It's not a lay and pray. We're up there standing, banging, looking for finishes all the time. So it's gonna be fireworks, man. I know this opponent's game to fight. So if you thought the last fight was good, just wait for this one.
Yeah, man. It's going to be crazy. I can't wait. I can't wait to see everything that happens. What would you like to say to the fans, viewers, and listeners of this podcast, of the FLA crowd? What do you want to say to them?
Oh, I just want to say thanks for everybody's support. Make sure to watch and tune in on November 16th because it's going to be fireworks. And yeah, just thanks to everybody for the support. My coaches, my family, my wife, my kids. Yeah, everybody. Tune in November 16th. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's do it, man. Ryan the Lion Rohovich, man, I'm so happy to have met you, man. Last event was incredible. This event shaping up to be even better. What are the final question I just want to ask you? What are the people at your gym? What are they saying about this? And, you know, how do they prepare you best for this fight?
Oh, they're excited. They all believe in me. You know, they all support me. They all know that I can go in there, and they know the real me, and they're gonna push me to that for the win. You know, they know I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna win.
Nice, man. Now I'm excited for you, Ryan. I'm glad that you're back. And after this, let's take one quick look forward. You get the win at FLA 17. Do the FLA fans get a return from the Lion? How committed are you to this organization? Are we going to see you moving forward as well?
Absolutely, I get the win. I want to fight in February.
Yeah. All right.
Hell yeah.
The next event is February. Man, you're not shy of the cold. You're not shy of the weather. You're good.
Well, I'm good. I live in Saskatchewan. It gets minus 40 here most of the winter, so hey,
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of the cold. That's for sure.
There you go, man. Well, we're excited to see you, man. Again, Moncton Coliseum. You do not want to miss this. I mean, the FLA events in the Moncton Coliseum are beautiful. It's such a great venue there. And to see the Lion versus the Bear, you don't want to miss it. All the other fights that we've announced have been incredible. But Ryan Rohovich, thank you so much, man, for joining FLA Exposure. I really appreciate it. Can't wait to see you, man, out there. And good luck to you. Good luck in your training. And bring the fight, man, on November 16th.
Awesome. Thank you very much for having me.
All right, buddy. Have a good one.
Right.
See you later. Bye-bye.
See ya.